What is up, everybody? We are back with an updated deck profile. I went to locals yesterday, got first place. Only 3 rounds because my locals had a limited capacity due to current state laws or practices. But this is updated Zoodiac deck profile. My matchups were I had to play against Shadal, a Mech Knight, and the Zoo Mirror match. The Zoo Mirror match was a lot more grindy than what I've tested, and I didn't really test Mirror match because I didn't think anyone else was going to play Zoo, to be honest. But let's get into it. One Rat Pier, if only this was at more than one. It's a 1-card Mega Clops combo with him. Sadly, which I used a few times. I didn't use him for Mega Clops, I used him for like Zeus. But nothing else can be said about that. 3 Thoroughblade, discard a Zoo to draw a card. It flicks Piercing. When he's used as XYZ material, he gives it Piercing. Great. This was the main card I summoned most of the time. 3 Whiptails. Whiptails is one of the most important Zoodiacs. Well, all the Zoodiacs are important, to be honest. But Whiptail allows you to banish, once attached to the material, you banish the card it battles with, plus you can activate that during damage set, which is fantastic. 3 Rams. For going first, ideally I want to open up a Thoroughblade and a Ram. So if possible, I can have Dryden sitting with 1600, 2000 attack and 2000 defense. Just that way it's kind of hard to get off the field. Ram's other effect is when it's destroyed, you can summon a Zoodiac from your grave. So you use him to recycle out some zoos. For hand traps, I played a lot of hand traps because of the pure list. 3 Ash, 3 Veiler. This could probably be changed out for Chalice, which I am going to be testing. 3 Imperms to wrap out the hand traps. Negation is key. Nothing really can be said about that. 3 Kaijus. Some Zulus are playing Book of Moon. You can play that if you want to. Kaiju for me is something I'd rather play, so I can simply tribute over one of the monsters my opponent controls that's causing me a problem. Then pop the Kaiju with like Dryden. So I get free damage in, and that's all that can be said about that. Prankatops, I don't have Alpha, but Prankatops is an Earth that can summon itself out, tribute itself to pop a card. It's Alpha Light, but it's a free summon, so why not play it? Spells, 3 Tenki, search out Zoodiacs, Barrage, summon out Zoodiac, plus also it can become material. 3 Desires to draw cards. 3 Avarice to return the monsters in my grave to draw more cards to recycle back Zoodiacs or Zeus, depending on what has happened in the game. 2 Twin Twisters. You can play Cosmic Cyclone. I was testing Twin Twisters before my local started, and it worked out fine. Destroying back row is great. Cosmic Cyclone, you can make the argument, but this will let me discard like a Whiptail or a Zoodiac or just a dead card in my hand to then revive or shuffle back upon Avarice. Lastly, the last 2 spells, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster and a Monster Reborn. Harpy's Feather Duster versus like control decks, so good to destroy the back row. Didn't really use it a lot this locals, but I now have the option to. Versing back row decks is annoying, but Harpy's Feather Duster can allow you to clear out their back row or bait out and negate. Either one's fine. Monster Reborn is Monster Reborn. Getting a monster back is very, very good. And lastly, for the traps, 3 Solemn Strike for monster negation. I sided 3 Judgments. In the previous version of this deck, I was main decking 3 Judgment, 3 Strike, and 2 Warning. I swapped those out for this local. For the extra deck, 1 Trident, standard, 2 Borbo, attacks directly to make Zeus quicker. 2 Hammer Kong for protection. I could probably end up dropping Hammer Kong, putting back in Megaclops, or adjusting some of the ratios in the future. 3 Chalkanine to revive a Zoo. 3 Tiger Mortar to put material back onto my Zoodiac, or to an Exceed monster. One of the key monsters in this deck now, 2 Zeus. If you don't know what Zeus does, you can summon him on top of a XYZ that has attacked that turn, and you can also detach 2 material from it to send everything else on the graveyard. Everything else to the graveyard. Its last effect is once per turn, if another card or cards you control is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can attach 1 card from your hand, deck, or extra deck as material. Or gets you material. What's not to like? I was lucky enough to pick up another Zeus from another guy at my locals, which it came in handy, especially in the mirror match, because it became Zeus versus Zeus, and how to resource manage that. 1 Drill, does piercing, again another card to make Zeus quicker. And lastly, I just played 1 Megaclops. I went into it maybe twice throughout locals. But I mean, 4,000 beat stick that is unaffected by card effects. Plus, you can also recycle back your XYZ material, your XYZs, is pretty nice. Overall, I liked playing Zoo for this local. I'm going to probably adjust some of the ratios and play it again next time. I wasn't sure if I was going to play this on my locals or Goki, but last second I made the decision to play this, and it worked out very, very well. I was actually kind of surprised. The mirror match came down to top decks, which I won because of me main decking Gamma Seal. Because I main decked the Gamma Seal, I could then use it to tribute over the Kaiju, tribute over Zeus, so they wouldn't have something to send. So I could keep my field, and then would make Dryadant or a Zeus of my own and attack over it or destroy it playing out. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I'm not going to show the side deck because that's kind of irrelevant. So I'm just going to show you the extra deck. I want to thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.